everybody, I am Jala. In today's lesson, I am gonna speak about adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe things, people, in a word, everything around us. They can also compare two things or more than two things. When we make these comparisons, we use comparative and superlative forms of adjectives. Generally, adjectives have 3 degrees to compare one thing to another: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Positive degree is the base of adjectives. For example, red, short, beautiful, tall, and so on. Comparative degree is used to compare two things, and we use words like than or to in a sentence to show the comparison of the two things. How do we form comparative degree? Let's learn about it. For adjectives that are just one syllable, we add er to the end. For example, cheap, cheaper, tall, taller, large, larger. Your house is larger than mine. You are taller than me. We also add er for two-syllable words that end in y. Here we remove y and add ier. Happy, happier. Lucky, luckier. Easy, easier. For example, yesterday's exam was easier than today's. When the adjective is long, for example, 2 or more syllable, we add the word more to form comparative degree. For example, expensive, more expensive. Beautiful, more beautiful. Modern, more modern. My bag is $20. Your bag is $5. So, my bag is more expensive than yours. This CD is more modern than that one. There are some adjectives which do not form comparative forms. They do not follow any rule. They are irregular adjectives. They are good, better, bad, worse, little, less, far, farther, or further. For example, my school is further than yours. My English is better than theirs. My son is 2 years old. Your son is 5 years old. So, my son is less than yours. Further can also mean more or additional. For example, I don't need further information. That's enough. Let me know when you have further facts. You can use er or more for two-syllable words that end in leer or w. For example, narrow, narrower, or more narrow. Simple, simpler, or more simple. Gentle, gentler, more gentle. Shallow, shallower, or more shallow. The word quiet is also formed in this way. Quiet, quieter, more quiet. For example, I am more quiet than you. Before comparatives, we can use much, a lot, far, a little, a bit, slightly. For example, my book is $10. Your book is $12. So, your book is a little more expensive than mine. We mean the difference is little. The prices are not so different. But if we say she's 37, he is 15, when we want to compare their ages, we say she's much older than him. Or she's far older than him. Remember, never say than I, than she, than he, than we. Instead of these pronouns, use than me, than him, than her, than us. For example, I am happy. She is also happy. But when we compare, we say, I am happier than her. We are excited. He is excited as well. When we compare, we say, we are more excited than him. You can also use no, any, even, plus comparatives. For example, I expected your baggage to be very heavy, but it's no heavier than mine. Yesterday, she felt sick. Does she feel any better today? She is clever. I realized she is even more clever than I thought. Let's learn the difference between older and elder. Older is the comparative degree of old. For example, my grandma is old, but your grandma is older than mine. But we use elder when we talk about people in a family. For example, my elder brother, your elder daughter, her elder son. My elder brother studies at the university. I have two daughters. My younger daughter is a teacher. My elder one is a doctor. Instead of elder, you can use older. My older daughter. We never say somebody is elder. And we don't say, I am elder than you. We don't use than with elder. Let's learn a new structure. The plus comparative plus the plus comparative. For example, what time can I come? The sooner the better. It means as soon as possible. We use the structure to say that one thing depends on another thing. The younger you are, the easier it is to learn. The more I work, the more I get tired. Let's give some more samples. When I earn little, I spend little. And when I earn much, I spend much. I can't save money. It's not for me. So, the less I earn, the less I spend. The more I earn, the more I spend. We can also repeat comparatives with and. For example, harder and harder, more and more difficult, and so on. We repeat comparatives like this to say that something is changing continuously. For example, your English is improving. It's getting better and better. More and more people are learning English these days. It's getting harder and harder to find a job, or it's becoming more and more difficult to find a job. The more you practice English, the more you can learn it. Take care of yourself and never forget your health is more important than everything. See you next time.